In 2026, it's cliche for me to say this, but I think the holy grail of marketing has always been the right ad at the right moment for the right person. And I think we are closer to achieving that for real than we've ever been in the past.
So Vidhya, you publish a letter every year to the advertising community, to marketers, to everyone about the future of Google ads, YouTube ads, and commerce. This year seems to be a lot about agentic commerce and the UCP protocol.
Mm-hmm.
What do we need to know?
I think the best way to think about agentic commerce is for decades, a person could either shop fast or shop smart. And with agentic commerce, you essentially don't have to choose because this trade-off that one has to make between speed and certainty is being reduced with AI. So stepping back, the vision really is to make commercial experiences across the board assistive, personal, and fluid. And businesses have an entirely new way to engage with consumers where they get to bring the full breadth and depth of their offerings, but do it in a way where people don't have friction in the process. Now, UCP, Universal Commerce Protocol, that we announced in January this year, is one of the foundational pieces that will help this thing actually become a reality. And you can think of this as a kind of a common language that retailers and merchants can use to connect to and talk with AI agents that want to participate and facilitate commerce.
Obviously, Google Search has been going through its own unbelievable transformations, more innovation in the last year than maybe in the few years before that. Right now, people are writing much longer queries in AI mode and AI overviews, which is giving us a lot more context about what they're interested in, what their intent is, right?
It really is an expansionary moment where people are asking us longer questions, deeper questions, and we can now bring to bear everything that we know about the world, but also everything that we know from a commercial point of view from our shopping graph, all in one place. From an ads perspective, it gives us unique opportunities because we are using this moment as an opportunity to really reimagine and reinvent what ads are for search. Conceptually speaking, you get a lot more context into the user journey, so where they are and how deep they are in the funnel of going all the way from getting inspired to discovering a product to comparing products to actually wanting to buy. And so the marketer has all of this information and we have the opportunity to find just the right set of products and services for this person now. So what it means from a marketer's lens is the more information they can provide us with respect to what's unique about the various products and the detailed information about it, the nuanced differentiation between different products, the better we can serve users because we just have so much more understanding of what people want.
We can't talk about ads without really talking about YouTube. Tell me a little bit more about what's happening with YouTube and YouTube ads experience.
YouTube has been on a phenomenal journey where we really see how the YouTube creators are sort of the center of creating culture and being tastemakers. And obviously, this is something that brands care a lot about because finally it's about influencing people and finding the audiences that really resonate with the brands. From ads perspective, we've been very focused on helping brands and helping advertisers in general find ways to connect with the right communities through the right creators. We announced the Creator Partnership Hub some time ago, and you can think of this as just the command center where you can go and do all things creator-oriented in finding the right creators and understanding audiences and having the measurement tools and understanding effectiveness. And we continue to invest in new features and products within this space to help advertisers and to help creators. So just different ways to matchmake across that marketplace.
We have Gemini. It's the foundational model of Google, leads all the leaderboards. How's that translating specifically into ads? You mentioned PMax and AI Max for search. Talk a little bit more about how Gemini is really up-leveling these products themselves for advertisers.
We use Gemini everywhere. I would be hard-pressed to tell you where we don't use it. We use it, as I was just talking about. We use it for all the intent matching, when we are for the ads quality stuff. We use it for, of course, generating the creatives itself. But then we also use it to drive all our performance campaigns. And as these models improve a couple of times a year, every time we get a new version and we bring that to bear within the ad systems, we get a lot of gains just from having better models at play.
So always part of your letter, core to Google's DNA is the notion of trust. Mm-hmm. We have to build a system which works for everyone in bold and responsible ways in Sundar's language, but just trust is at the heart of what we do with our ads business as well.
Any sort of speed or innovation, nothing is useful without safety and trust as a foundation. We have a very strong legacy of building products that are highly trusted by consumers for the last 25 years. And as we look at all of these innovations that I just spoke about, even in the AI era, it is all built on this foundation of continuing to preserve trust with our consumers. And a lot goes into that. There are many things we have to put in place for this to work well in a scale fashion. And that continues to remain a top priority for us, even as we embrace AI wholeheartedly.
So 2025 was a banner year for Google's technology under your watch. I think 2026 is going to be even bigger and better. What are you really excited about in this AI moment and transformation of all the products that you help lead and build?
It's cliche for me to say this, but I think the holy grail of marketing has always been the right ad at the right moment for the right person. And I think we are closer to achieving that for real than we've ever been in the past, because creatives, for example, has always been a challenge.
So across Google, across YouTube, across commerce, across all the ad systems, we're moving from an era of wow, that'll be exciting, to here's how you actually do it, from wow to how, thanks to all of Google's and YouTube's ads.
That's the plan.
Okay. Thank you so much, Vidhya.
Thank you.